or a bag. And within that, and I have it all written down here, we have things like cigarettes. Of course, we don't have real cigarettes. We have a piece of paper. And we have a bottle. You know, you pick up an empty bottle somewhere. It looks like a beer bottle or a wine bottle. Or it is, but anyway, it's not full, by the way. And different things like that. And each person, they end up with one of these, and they take that and they show that, you know, they have that. They're all excited, but then all of a sudden they find out, you know, that has gotten like the smoking, you know, they're coughing, you know. They don't say anything, it's nothing at all. And they step in the box, a foot's in the box. And then you go through 4, 5, 6 things like that. Then when you finish, then Jesus Christ comes out. Now sometimes what we do in these skits, we used to do this when we set up a lot of groups, all it would be have a black shirt on. Then he comes out with a white shirt on. And then they reach out to him, of course they pray, and if they pray and ask him to forgive them, to come in their heart, then they get rid of all these things, throw them all in the box. It's just a neat little skit that you do no words to at all, but it works. I hope to just explain a little bit about it. It will work, well, you'll understand. But it's called Sin Bag and Sin Box. I've got them here. You can use them later. We'll make copies. We'll have them done earlier. Another one we have is called the Army Skip. And what you do is, if you dress up, it's even neater. But anyway, it's camouflage. But a couple of guys come out and have guns. You just have a stick or something, you know, whatever. And there's some Christians, and they're all huddled over here together. And they're talking. They got their Bibles, and they're praying, you know. And all of a sudden, the soldiers come in there, and they knock on the door, and somebody could be in the back with a piece of wood and a hammer, you know, knock, 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 you know, whatever. And he grabs them one at a time. He goes around, and he hits it like this, and he goes. And they move off, and you go around the room, and all of them deny that the Bible's there until one. And he takes the one by the hand. They take them out, and what we try to do is take them where you don't see them, like behind the puppet stage, and all of a sudden you're in this house, bang! Just like that. I'm going to tell you what, it'll shock them. And then you come back and you talk about, you know, denying Christ under persecution. Now, you don't have to be under persecution where someone's going to shoot you to deny Christ. Okay? You can be out, teenagers, you can be out with some of your friends. And they say, oh, let's go down here and do this, or go see this or that. And you kind of, I want to be popular with everybody else. I'm not going to tell them I'm a Christian. I'm not going to say, no, I don't go there because I'm a Christian. You see, you deny Christ a lot of ways. So anyway, it's just a skit that you use. And again, you don't use anything. It's all mind. You don't say a word. But you just practice until you get to where you can do that pretty good, okay? All right. Let's do the chairs here. All right. And I'm not real good at this because of my knees, but we did this one Saturday. And what you do is you have a poster. Now, you can do this in Pagala. Am I saying that right, Pagala? Somewhere near there. All right. Have sin, do not touch. And what you do is you take the poster, and we laminate everything. And so we put it down here like this. Someone did it this way, put a serpent on there. But anyway, do not touch. Now, you can do this with a group. And like, I come out and I look at that, and I play around, you know, and I kind of touch it, doesn't do anything, then it won't bother me. So I don't see the back of it, so I lay it down. And it's real funny when you do it. You can have 3 or 4 people that come across one at a time, whatever. And I put my hand here, and I get it. And it's the first person walks across, I go, again, there's no talking. I just wave at them. It's like I don't want her to know that I'm stuck. So I'm trying to get loose. So she moves way all over there before she can't go down. And I get my hand down here. Now, I'm really stuck. She comes back. When she comes back, I'm up there, man. I'm showing her, oh, I'm strong. Look at me. I'm a muscle man. Yeah. Yeah, she might even feel my muscle, you know, whatever. 4 little muscles there. And then I'm stuck, so I got to figure out what to do. Now, I'm going to have to take my hand loose because of my knee, but you don't take, you take your leg and lift over it. And now you're down here. All right, and then she comes across. She kind of questions, what's wrong? And I'm going, and I kind of point, she sees the sign, Well, yeah. She tries to pick me up. She grabs me underneath the arms. Now, listen, let me tell you this before you do this. Be careful, because when they try to pick you up, if you jump up with this chair and come down on their toe, you're liable to break it. And it hurts, okay? So you want to be careful of that. When they go to pick you up, they don't really pick you up. You just jump, like this. And she's going 1, 2, 3. Now they grab me by the head. Pick me up by the neck. And she'll go 1, 2, 3. All right, then she'll look and see the signs. And you need to show this to everybody. And then, yes, I did. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then she jumps because she sees something. All right, and then she gets her Bible this time. She takes her Bible, she has it with her, and she looks at me, she shows me scripture where I shouldn't touch sin and be involved in sin. She says, you want to pray? So then she starts praying. And she's praying. Now we had a little something to it. We come around like this because we're clowns, and we tap her on the shoulder, and then tap her on the other shoulder. Then she jumps up, and she's all then she gets old, she doesn't jump as fast. And we're all excited, and we start off, and then all of a sudden, and I pick it up again, and I show it to the audience, and then I set it down there, and then we walk on off. Then you come back, you use some scripture, and you talk about how sometimes sin is so tempting, so tantalizing for you to get involved in it, but when you get involved, then you're stuck in it. And only God can forgive you. Okay, so that's just another one. Now, the pastor